And yeah, it's a lot of random stuff. It's amazing how like you get stuff set in one thing, right? And but then you like move things so you can like travel. So like I had everything kind of like set up the way I want it, so just easy to do it. But then I took this laptop with me, and so now everything is kind of like where was this thing? Where was this thing? So yeah, it's amazing. Like you have things set, but then a small change can like kind of throw you off. So yeah, that's what's been kind of happening. I'm just been trying to get everything acclimated back to how I had it. You know what I mean? All right. So, like I said, I was doing some traveling recently, and I wanted to be able to chronicle my travel. So, like later on, I'll be able to look back and like, oh, I remember that. I remember that place. Oh, that was cool. And remember experiences and things. And so, I started the site a while ago, and but then the whole pandemic happened and kind of like stopped everything, right? So I only had like a couple of things there, and I knew I was going to be traveling at some point again, so I kind of recreated this site using like newer technologies that I wanted to try out, and there's some benefits to it which is pretty cool, and so I'm going to kind of talk about it. So let me see here, let me share my screen. I could probably share some audio as well because there's like videos and stuff. So I figured kind of go over it really quickly because folks seem to dig it. You know what I mean? Like kind of like the website. And so some folks said they're going to actually like recreate it also. So I'm like, I'm down for that. I want to see what people do. And so here it is. The actual site is doingstuff.in. Let me add a link to that to the recording. And so this is just like a site I created to kind of be able to kind of remember the stuff that on my travels because it goes by so quickly. You know what I mean? And so yeah, so there's an about section. Let me open that, and so take a look at kind of like what I used to make it. And again, this is a web component I created so that it's just easy for me to create like about pages for my projects. And so, like I said, about wanted to create a site where I can chronicle my travels. And so I'm using Astro to build out kind of like the framework to build out the site. And then Cloudflare, I'm doing some live streaming, and so I'm using like Cloudflare to do that. But I haven't got a chance to actually test it. I have it built out, but I haven't gotten a chance to actually do it yet. Then Cloudinary for like all the photos that I have up there. And so then Firebase, I'm saying for the hosting, Cloud Firestore, Cloud Functions, all that goodness. And then geolocation API that helps me like tag things like where I'm at and stuff. Then the map that you saw is the leaflet, and then Lightstream for some more streaming stuff. The actual map is from OpenStreetMap, and then Svelte for like all the. So I'm using Astro as like the framework, but all the interactive parts are built in Svelte, and I'm using Twitter for like some of the live stream stuff, like to pull in likes and retweets and stuff, and I think, and for people to log in also to like there's a chat during the live, and then I use Vonage for a bunch of stuff, and so to like communicate with folks during the live stream, like the text and the audio chat, which is the whole thing. So I may once I actually do that, well, we'll see. But yeah, and then so I got everything pretty much January 2nd, looks like. So I have an update. So I refactored the code to use Astro with Svelte and added live streaming capability. So yeah. And then some more stuff here. All right, cool. And what's cool is with Astro, I was able to actually have like /about. It gave me like the opportunity to create pages, whereas before it was just like one single web app, and I would have to do stuff to try and get it. But here is just a little bit easier, just to have like an about page, and the same thing for like the shop, right? And yeah, so that I think that went pretty well. Apparently 3 days left to get 15% off. So yeah, I got a new T-shirt that I created and everything. All right, neither here nor there. Okay, so this is the actual website, right? And what's cool is I have these little markers here, so you're able to kind of like go through the different places I visited. And so again, I'm using Leaflet to kind of like as a layer on top, put like the icons and be able to travel around the map. And the actual map is from OpenStreetMap. And so I have a bunch of different things here. So these are the previous ones before the pandemic shut down. And then I think the last one. And so yeah, so yeah, that was 2020. And this is the final one I got to do early March in Austin, Texas. Then everything like shut down like that month. All right, and I was supposed to go to the UK. So 2 years later, finally got a chance to go to the UK. And so so you can see, got over. And so I was going for the City JS. I got to work on the height thing here. I got to make him say smaller or something. But so I was able to, I got a chance to do a workshop at City JS. And so let's take a look. Okay. So you go to a location and then you can view the stories there. And so this is just my whole journey. So like this is like a photo, right? And then I have like a kind of like a little description of what happened here, right? And I can also like make it a little bit smaller, bring it back, and I can scroll through everything. And this is all being served up from Cloudinary as well. So there you go. Cool pictures. All right, more pictures. Cool. And then during the flight, I think I'm trying to look. Okay, so then some more. So I made it to London. All right, and I like to do like 360 photos of like the hotel rooms to kind of like remind me, like, oh, okay, that was a nice hotel room, kind of like spacious and everything. You know what I mean? And so I'm using a photo viewer plugin for that, and so you can kind of like move around and stuff. And so I have this 360 camera that I use. And a lot of people seem to like the 360 camera because I have it like a setup on my backpack. And so many people are like, oh, hey, what are you doing? What do you do? You know, like that's pretty cool. Where can I get one? Kind of stuff. So that was kind of cool. More pictures. All right. And so what I also like to do is like walk around and go to different and see like the artwork and stuff that a city has to offer. And so this is pretty cool. I was able to this whole thing. I was looking to get food, and it just kind of I was like, oh wow, look at all this artwork. Pretty cool. And so I like ran into this whole district, this whole section, and yeah. And then I also let me go towards. I wonder if I should have like a table of contents or something. We could like see everything. We could hop around. I don't know. But then I like to take pictures of food. So now this is a 360 video. So you saw the photo earlier, right? So let's take a quick thing here. Minimize this. And so you're kind of able to rotate. Oh, what just happened? Did it pause? Wait, what's happening? Whoops. You can use the ASW keys to also. So another thing I need to figure out is like how to orient my camera, because this is a newer camera, and so I think there's parts. And I think my whole internet just went down. You want to work maybe? And they also have this in here. Why is that not weird? Okay, hold on. Let me try this again. Okay. So yeah, I need to try and figure out how to orient the camera so that it shows like in front of me, not like looking at me, kind of thing. Oh wait, maybe maybe this, because it does like 4K or something like that. So it might be too much for my internet. So yeah, because right now it's streaming 4K, and I'm broadcasting as well. So that's probably not doing any favors. Yeah, okay, here we go. That's a little bit. Yeah, it's like buffering. Let me try bringing it down some more. Good to know. Don't try to run a 360 video while you're broadcasting. Come on. Come on. And so this is just a YouTube embed, which for whatever reason is not working right now. That is great. Okay, fine, whatever. And so, oh, I also did like these little retrospective joints where I kind of go over. So it's kind of like what happened during the day kind of stuff, you know. And I overlay some like photos and things. Wow, my internet does not like doing this while streaming. And yeah, so that's pretty cool. What else? Crap, I wanted to go. Okay, here's another 360. Hopefully this one will work properly. So I like to walk around towns as well. So, okay, let's see if this will work. Nope, it froze again. What is wrong with you? Okay. Well, I guess if you want, you can check it out or whatever. But YouTube does not want to participate. Let's try a very low bandwidth. See if this will actually work. All right, neither here nor there. But what's also cool is that, like I said, with Astro and the way that I can set up the framework. So you see, like I have this location here, and then the story. Before I didn't have that; it was just doing stuff in because it was all like a single page app. But like using the framework, I can now like specify certain things. So I can go, like if I wanted to, open a new window and go directly to that story. So if I wanted to link directly to stories, I can now, which is a pretty cool thing. And yeah, that's not working. Okay. Wow, it really does not like doing that. Okay, sure. And so, more photos, places I went to and stuff. So then we go back. And so yeah, so you just kind of able to kind of scroll through everything. And here's like in Belgium, another 360 of the room. So that's pretty cool. All right, so now the back end stuff, because I need to get you all back to work. So I created this whole dashboard thing, right? An admin section that you have to use to log in. And so it pulls up all the different locations, right? And so let's say this is the Belgium one. I can select it, and then I'm able to add a story to it. And I can select the different types of the story. So I have like the photo, regular video, 360 video, photosphere, which is a 360 photo, a live stream, and a coming soon, right? And so I put in the title. So depending on what I choose, different things come up here. And so like a description, you can do a date and time. You can upload the picture because right now it's a regular photo, and then you click add. And so if there's like a video, it gives me a link to upload to my YouTube channel, and I put the link here. Let's see. If it's like a live stream, so I don't need the URL because that'll be added later. But then you can kind of see like different options pop up, and then the coming soon has some other stuff that will be there as well. And then I can edit different stories. So these are all the different stories I had, right? So there's like a 360 video I did of the Frida Kahlo exhibition, was pretty awesome. I can select it, and then see I can change stuff and I can update it. So I have like the YouTube video, date and time, all that stuff. Then I can add locations. And so, by adding location, this is where the geo stuff is. So I can like get my location. Oh, wait, no. It's actually find my location is the geo stuff. So you can see right here. And it puts it in there. And I can put like, if I wanted to, Paris, France, get location, and see it gives me that. So either way, I can either do it like where I'm at with find my location or get my location. Like actually putting in a location. Cool. And then I can upload thumbnail. And so when I upload stuff, right, I'm using Cloudinary. And so it gives me like this cool interface, their library where I can just, upload it from my camera. I can take a picture with my camera or actually use an address, like an actual URL, which is pretty cool. And so I was doing that a bunch. Let's see. Close that out. What else? And then I created so that's location. The story, the add a story is the default because I figured I'd be doing that the most. So I made that the default when you log into the thing. And then live, if I create a live section, so I don't I have this test event, and it'll show me like the different live streams. So this is just a test one, and I select it, allow. So you can see I have all these different things here. So this is where the live stream preview will be, and then I have all these different modes and stuff that I can do during the live stream. So as far as like what shows up on the live stream, I can do that. Let's see. I get the live stream, set the date. This is the Twitter stuff where I can get like, I'll have a tweet. I put the ID here, and I'll be able to get the retweets and the likes because I'm doing like a giveaway. So if you like or retweet the tweet, I'll be able to pull it up, see who did it, and I'll be able to get a winner where it picks somebody randomly and it'll show it on the screen and stuff. So that's cool. Yeah, session ID stuff, token stuff for the and then it'll be able to do like audio chats as well. And yeah, that's pretty much. So here's like the chat, and then people will be able to ask questions, and I can see, and I can be able to highlight the questions as well. And so that's kind of like a thing. I haven't actually got to test it out yet because when I was overseas, I felt kind of like self-conscious, like, oh, let me, live stream from this place or whatever. It was just much easier just for me to kind of record and do what I got to do, but upcoming trips, I'll probably try and do a live stream and things. So, but yeah, that is that. And this is the website. And yeah, if you want to check it out, doingstuff.in or Dwayne.in, Dwayne.in, like Dwayne in Brussels, Dwayne in Paris kind of thing. I was able to set up like little shortcuts and stuff. So yeah, so that's pretty much what went into it. And there's some stuff I want to add to it, like being able to like maybe like, because as I was traveling around, like I would just take a bunch of pictures and not like upload them as I was doing them. So at the end, I had all these images I need to upload. And I was doing like one by one. I'm going to see if I can do like a bulk upload option to see if Cloudinary, I'm able to do that. Does like select a bunch of them and maybe get back individual URLs to the hosting. Then I can just, save all that and it'll just show up. I don't know. We'll see. And then also I want to be able to get the metadata from the photos. So like for the time and stuff. So yeah, so stuff I'm working on, but I'm pretty satisfied with how it worked out. Everything like worked properly and felt good. So it was kind of cool to be able to get all the stuff I was creating worked out. So I need to figure out why that YouTube 360 video. It's probably because my laptop is doing a bunch of stuff. It just didn't want to play, but I'm pretty sure showing a 360 video is pretty resource intensive. So yeah, there's that. And yeah, I think that's it. So cool. Just a quick overview of the whole project. Let me stop sharing my screen. I may go into more as I do more stuff to it, but for right now, it's kind of like where it's at. Where did the thing go? I'm gonna send y'all back, get y'all back to work. Again, thanks for hanging out. Let's see here. I got a lot of stuff I need to get done. All right, so we got one more break session. And with that, probably if nobody wants to hop on and do a show and tell, we'll take a look at an artist's website. All right, cool. I think that's it. Gonna send y'all back to work, but first, some traveling music. This is Anthony Cruz, aka A Butta. The track's called "Thank You," and thank y'all for hanging out. And I'll see you soon. All right, talk to you later. Thanks, y'all. See you. Here we go. Here we go. All right. Thanks again. See you later.
I want to say thank you for holding on when a brother was down and out. Now I feel so strong, and I want to say thank you for being there when a brother had nowhere to turn to. You were there, and I feel like hell. And everybody says hell. We spread a love like hell. I want to say thank you for holding on when a brother was down and out. Now I feel so strong, and I want to say thank you for being there when a brother had nowhere to turn to. You were there, and I feel like hell. And everybody says hell. We spread a love like hell. I I wanna say thank you for holding on. When a brother was down and out, now I feel so strong. And I wanna say thank you for being there. When a brother had nowhere to turn to, you were there. And I feel like, yeah. And everybody says, yeah. We spread a love like, yeah. I wanna say thank you for holding on. When a brother was down and out, now I feel so strong. And I wanna say thank you for being there. When a brother had nowhere to turn to, you were there. And I feel like, yeah. And everybody says, yeah. We spread a love like